through me. I feel joy all the time. I can have it. I deserve it. I claim it. It is mine. I can have it. I deserve it. I am it. It is mine. Peace fills my heart. I surrender. Everything. Health is my birthright. Passion helps me sing. I can have it. I deserve it. I claim it. It is mine. I can have it. I deserve it. I am it. It's my time.
It's my time.
Now. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey. All right. This is what we're talking about right here. Anything I want, anything I desire, anything that brings me to my highest good. Anything I want, anything I desire, anything that brings me to my highest good. I release and let go. I accept what is mine. I can have it. Deserve it. I let spirit direct the flow. Life is good. Life is fun. Life is great. This song is done. Welcome to Unity Church of Bittner. Let's all stand and sing what we know to be true. God is good and all is well. And how about the celebration choir today? Woo! All right. God is good and all is well. Here we go. 1. What a wonderful morning, beyond compare. I feel God's loving presence everywhere. I am filled with joy profound. In a world where many miracles abound, in the garden of my soul, I am happy and whole. I know that God is good and all is well. In the garden of my soul, I am happy and whole. I know that God is good and all is well.
Let's see, I guess I'm going to let them sit down. Thank you for starting us off so beautifully. Well, welcome to Unity Church of Bittner, where we live and express unconditional love and grow together in peace and prosperity. My name is Reverend Patty, and I am happy to be the senior minister here and serving alongside each one of you, because this is a place where the energy of the Christ in every person is part of our ministry. Whether this is your first time or your 100th time joining us, either in person or online, we're so grateful for your participation as we come together, because we've come as part of love's divine purpose that calls each of us forth to celebrate the connection we all share through the Holy Presence within us and all around us that we call God. And in this spirit of community, we enfold in light and love all spiritual and religious gatherings and all people everywhere. We want to especially welcome anyone who is here for the first time. If you're in the room, please raise your hand and we will bring you a welcome packet and invite you to join us for fellowship coffee. And if you are online, we invite you to go to unitybonnier.org and check out our website and see all the events that are happening here. Well, lots of wonderful activities. Okay, so we're talking about prosperity today. So I have a yuppie joke today. So a yuppie was opening the car door of his Beamer when another car came by and the car door got ripped off. And so the police was there and the owner of the Beamer was complaining and saying, blah, 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 blah. And the policeman goes, "You yuppies are all alike." He said, "You're complaining about your car door and you haven't even noticed that your arm is ripped off." And the guy looks at the stump and goes, "My Rolex." Oh my goodness. Okay, well let's move into a time of centering together. So let's take a couple deep breaths. Deep belly breath in and release through your mouth. And another one. Just allowing ourselves to have the gift of connecting to that stillness within. That never-ending source of peace and love and joy. Just let that fill our consciousness. As we move forward, we continue to create this sacred space here where the love from our hearts fills this room. We just open them up. Let our love enfold each other, and we let our hearts feel that power. And into this beautiful space, we bring all those whose names are in our prayer box, those whose names are in our e-news, and anyone you might have in your life that you would like to enfold in light and love this day. And you may say that name either silently or out loud. And we are aware that these beloved ones are also filled with the power and the presence of the Divine One. And that all that they might need is present for them. And the peace that passes understanding is available to them. So whatever they are facing, we know that the power within is greater than any circumstance, and we give thanks for this knowing and this blessing. And then we keep opening our circle now to extend just beyond this community and beyond our city to our country and our world. And we're in tricky times with war and areas where natural disasters are creating difficulties. And we just hold all these families in light and love. And we hold our world leaders in the knowing that This power of love is the truth of who they are. That they awaken to that and serve in such a way that we create a world that works for all, that honors all, and that lets us realize the depth of our being brothers and sisters to one another. When we think of our planet, what a blessing that we live on this beautiful ball hurling through space. And right now we see, we survived the weird weather last week, and we see spring, signs of springtime, daffodils up, trees blooming, and we just connect with the truth that the life of Christ is ever being born in us and renewed in us in our consciousness. And we think of our little ones around the world, from the newest born baby to those who are in their 20s, still figuring out what next steps are. We hold our young people in such deep love, knowing that within them is the same GPS that is within us, that leads and guides us, that helps us understand that there is only one. We are each an expression of it. So we bless them on their way. And then we go into our mind, just allow some of our blessings to come forth, that we can raise our vibration with acknowledgement and appreciation. Let those images come across our mind as we sit in gratitude. And we close by saying, I am grateful 3 times. Please join me. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. All right, and is our statement up? Let's join together in affirming what we know to be true. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life, God, the omnipotent good. And often we have a heart share on this Sunday, but I've asked somebody to share during the talk today, so we're going straight into music.
We're going to sing a song now. Karen, you can come on up. Let's all stand, please. Today, Patty is talking about prosperity, and I thought, prosperity is really about joy and flow. And so I thought we would sing this joy today. This song's written by the Reverend Shirley Caesar. Cool. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh no. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, the world didn't take it away. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away.
I'll play a little piano for us, Lou, here. She's got joy.
singing that. Woo. And dancing too. Yes. Woo. Let me get my bearings. Oh, can you tell I'm having fun here? Oh. Sometimes I crack myself up. Oh, man. I tell you, and the children I work with love that about me. That I could be a big goofball and just laugh and make up little jokes. I work with kindergartners. Oh, gosh, I love them. Okay. Oh, and I love you all for being here. Welcome. Welcome. Unity of Bon Air, right here, right now. And all of you at home, or maybe you're on wonderful travels, I don't know. But you're watching us right now. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I'm grateful to be here. All righty. We have some transformational opportunities. Oh, let me introduce myself. Excuse me. I just sometimes assume people know who I am. Sorry. I am Regina Carr Goodwin, and I am very grateful to serve as a prayer chaplain here. That's why I'm wearing the purple sash. So you're welcome to approach me at the end of service. Yes, and let me get started. We have transformational opportunities here. If you're interested in serving on our board of directors, it's the time of year to let us know. Please contact Jim Lakin. Jim Lakin, would you kind of stand up or raise your hand? Yes. Please contact Jim Lakin or call the office and share your contact information. The nominations committee would love to hear from you. Our Claim Your Name March campaign, oh, there's some rhyming in there. Claim Your Name March campaign continues. Don't forget to check in before the service with the person at the name tag holder and claim your name tag. And also, please wear your name tag. You only have to check in once, and at the end of the month, we'll be removing the unclaimed tags. We're growing, and we are grateful. Have you marked your calendars? Amy Steinberg returns on Sunday, March 22nd. Woo-hoo. She'll be our guest speaker and musician at the service, and will then perform a wonderful concert starting at 12:30 p.m. Grab a flyer in the hallway and make plans to join us. It will be a great day. Then the following weekend, it will be Palm Sunday, and we offer communion during that service. That same day, after Fellowship Coffee Express, we'll have our first Unity and Community meeting of the year. This means no fifth Sunday potluck, but still a smorgasbord of, that's a fun word, smorgasbord of community updates and news. Maybe there will even be a prize. Make plans to join us and find out more about this amazing community. March 29th. Keep up with all our opportunities by checking the events calendar on our website, subscribe to our weekly email newsletter, and follow us on Facebook. Next, the Daily Word. Oh, let's take a breath. There is a glorious, unseen flow at the heart of all creation, moving in and through me. As I align with this sacred energy, I feel vibrantly alive. I imagine myself part of the great living whole. I am one with the trees, whose boughs sway in the wind, with the mountains and hills echoing with ancient voices, with the waters trickling over stone. Even the quiet earth hums a sacred song. Today, I will listen more closely, breathe more deeply, and move with intention. Life is not separate from me. I am its expression. In harmony with its rhythm, the world begins to sing. I recognize its lively song is singing me too. Whew, yeah. The scripture, for you shall go out in joy and be led back in peace. The mountains and the hills before you shall burst into song, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Isaiah 55:12. And now for the affirmation. I'll say it once, and then please repeat it with me with vigor 3 times. I am lively, filled with awe and wonder. Now together. I am lively, filled with awe and wonder. I am lively, filled with awe and wonder. I am lively, filled with awe and wonder. Woo, I heard that in the back. Thank you all. And now we'll have some wonderful music.
Thank you,
Yes.
Regina. That was wonderful. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace.
The Celebration Choir.
Thank you all. One of the signs of the prosperity here is we're crawling with talent here, with musical talent, singing talent. We are so very blessed. So I forgot to mention earlier that we're having a few more people joining us and having special arrangements of flowers, and these are given by Maite this morning. And then I wanted to say a welcome. We have Becky's sister is visiting us from Connecticut, and she comes once a year at least. And then Aaron and Stephanie are here from Colorado, and we're glad to have them with us. And Matt, who spoke here on Teddy Bear Sunday, his wife, Jennifer, they're both here today. So we have lots of welcoming to do after church. I'm sorry. Okay. Oops. I didn't have it written down. I apologize. So I didn't get the green memo today. I should have known better, but I went with the flow memo because prosperity is all about flow. So I did the flow thing, and then I wore my shining shoes because prosperity is about shining our light in the world. So that's my excuse. So our culture has a thing, and there is a focus on material things and a belief that the one with the most goodies wins, and that money is good and more money is even better. And I'll be the first to admit that I love my creature comforts, a bed, a car, a phone, a warm place to live, yet I've learned that things do not make me happy, though they support me being healthy, safe, and able to be of service. And what is true for me, I expect, is true for you. What makes me happy is tending and listening to my heart and following that still small voice. It makes me happy to see people caring for one another, and this happens all the time here. Unity co-founder Myrtle Fillmore seems to agree. She wrote, "True prosperity is not making money or putting out goods or developing property." And at one point, Charles was a real estate agent, right? So it is determining what our souls require in order to cause them to unfold more of God. Determining what our souls require to cause them to unfold more of God. True prosperity happens when we live into being the presence of God, when we're aligned with the truth of what we are. When we hold this prosperity consciousness, we find lasting fulfillment and joy. Everything we need to support our calling will be drawn to us and then flow through us abundantly. So God is the creative force out of which everything arises. We each are unique expressions of God made manifest. So our purpose here then is to unfold more of God into this space and time. Since we are called to be the presence of God in this world, each of us has unique resources, gifts, and talents to help us fulfill that calling. And when we give in service to our calling, everything we need to carry that out is available to us. Let's see, I need a sip of water. Jesus taught this law when he said, "Give and it shall be given to you." It was quite clear that he was not simply talking about giving money. In Luke, he's quoted saying, "Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over will be put into your lap. For the measure you give will be the measure you get back." In other words, give people your trust, your mercy, your forgiveness, your treasure, and you will receive the same. Our soul's fulfillment comes from establishing and growing our prosperity consciousness. We discover that abundance is already available to us and to others. We engage in giving as just one of a wide variety of exercises to build our capacity to maintain this consciousness. So the consciousness is that we are in this flow of God's good, of God's love. It's never going to run out. We share the good and the beautiful because that is the nature of love, just as the nature of the sun is to shine. So I'm going to give 4 foundational things and then a few stories. So we believe God is the source of unlimited good. Unity teaches God is infinite supply. So prosperity begins with recognizing that divine substance continuously flows through creation. We live, move, and have our being in the presence of God, in the ocean of love. Number 2, prosperity begins in consciousness. It appears outwardly when a person releases thoughts of limitation, affirms abundance, and trusts the divine to be at work in the invisible realm. Wayne Dyer is famous for saying, "Change your thinking, your life changes." It starts from the inside out. And this is a Butterworth quote that I love. "Your personal welfare begins with your consciousness. It is not what happens on Wall Street. It is not the state of the economy. It has its inception in the state of your mind." And he points out this verse in John 7:22. "Do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment." The appearance may be that I have credit card debt, but I also have access to limitless divine substance, the spiritual essence out of which all things are made. That's the flow, the oneness that I'm talking about. So if I focus on substance as that to which I am connected in the invisible realm, instead of focusing on the debt, then I become aligned with truth. And then peace is the thing I experience, not panic, not fear, not doubt, not lack. The third one, spiritual law of giving and receiving. Unity teaches that circulation is essential to prosperity. When you circulate freely, more flows into your life. This is true of money, food, household stuff, forgiveness, compassion, whatever you are sharing. And we teach tithing, giving 1/10 of one's income to the place where one is spiritually fed as part of this law of circulation. And for some, it's a spiritual community center. For others, it might be a class they go to that changes their life, a place where they receive something that is of enormous importance to them. This is an ancient biblical principle found in Hebrew scriptures. What I like to say is, we invest in that which is important to us and of value to us. We invest spending time with our partners, our children. We invest in our home to keep it clean and working well. We invest in our spiritual home because we know that as we attend to our consciousness, our lives are richer in every way, and we are grateful. I give to my church because what it has given me is invaluable. And I want it also to provide for others who are hungering and searching for truth so they can experience the joy that I have found, and many others here. So giving symbolizes trust in this continuous flow of divine supply. And so this flow is not always seen with our physical eyes, right? One can share generously without fear. We live in an abundant universe. Have you heard that saying, you can't outgive God? Yes. It's true. The source of all that we need, we can't outgive it. And the last one is gratitude is a prosperity practice. Unity teaches gratitude multiplies good. Gratitude shifts consciousness from lack to abundance and opens our awareness to opportunities and resources. And unity teachings, and we've just been singing about this all morning long. Prosperity is holistic. It's spiritual peace, health, loving relationships, meaningful work, financial sufficiency, time for balance, and all of that being aligned with the truth of who we are. So I've got a few moving stories from Facebook that describes this law at work. So Kevin is a high school kid who was hit in the chest by a baseball and knocked him down, and there was a nurse who was not working at the moment in the stands. She runs over, gives him CPR, saves his life until rescue squad and people get there. 7 years later, he's working in a restaurant, notices a woman choking, runs over, does the Heimlich maneuver on her, saves her life. Guess who that was? The woman who gave him CPR. The law of circulation at work. So sometimes we don't see the effects right away of what we've done. Sometimes we never see them, but this one came full circle in a really beautiful way. Oh my gosh. So I'm not sick. We're in allergy season. I didn't tell my body it was happening, but it figured it out. So my second story is about a man named Masha Klein, who owned and ran a hardware store in Brooklyn, New York. And one day, a young man named Daniel Reese walked in asking for a job. He didn't have a resume, he didn't have experience, and Moshe didn't really need an employee right then because business was kind of tight. But nonetheless, he asked Daniel if he could show up on time. And Daniel said yes. And he hired him and he trained him himself. Then while he was working for Moshe, one week Daniel's car broke down and Moshe quietly paid for the repairs and told him, "Pay me back when life is good." So eventually, Daniel moved on. They lost contact. 11 years later, the space that he was renting was bought out by somebody else. There was new ownership. The rent was tripling. 30 years of his work was about to disappear. He asked to go into negotiations. Negotiations went nowhere. 60 days to evacuate. Not a good feeling. This man had all the contacts of the neighborhood store and all these wonderful things going on. So in a few days, Daniel walks in. wearing a fine suit, and he smiles at Moshe, and he tells him that he is now a partner in the firm that is taking over the real estate. He doesn't say this, but clearly he remembers that Moshe taught him the basics of being in business, that Moshe helped repair his car. So he looks at him with tenderness and says, I told my partners we are not raising your rent. In fact, we are giving you a long-term lease below market value. You once told me to pay you back when life was good. Life is good. Now, how fine is that, right? The spiritual principle is that the love we put out into the universe returns multiplied. The thing we give our energy to expands and boomerangs back to us to bless us. Sometimes rather quickly, and sometimes, this time it took 11 years, the other one was 7 years, it takes a while. But it's the law. It will return. The thing that we send out ends up blessing us. My final story, I'm not sure I'm going to get through this without crying, but Nancy Bloor, a 54-year-old preschool teacher in Mason City, Iowa, starts class every day with having her students share something with the whole class. So one morning, 4-year-old Camden revealed something about his dad, and at first, it doesn't really strike her, but as the day goes on, she's thinking about it. So when they're outside at play, she goes up to Camden and says, well, come talk to me for a couple minutes, and asks him a few questions. And she discovers that his dad, Daryl, is 34 years old. He's on dialysis and is dying. And Camden is worried and knows his dad needs help and, of course, feels powerless. His dad did not find a match for his kidney, even though everyone in his family was tested. So this preschool teacher calls Daryl the next day and says, I want to be a kidney donor. He says, well, it's very hard to find a match. And Nancy says, well, we at least have to try. So she goes through months of testing. And it ends up that she is a perfect match. Both make it through surgery and recovery protocols. The father gets his life back. Wow, right? Let's have a bunch of wows. Wow, right? Sometimes prosperity can be giving a part of your body, your time, your healing, and the thing you have shared is the possibility of someone watching their child grow up. It's priceless. So our prosperity class is finishing up today, and I've invited one member to share some of her learnings. So please give Stephanie a hand as she comes up.
All right, thank you so much.
So you have to get your
Get in there. Okay. So I was gonna tell you about the prosperity class. I've been through prosperity classes before. I've been through Financial Peace University a few times, and I went to the 4 Laws of Prosperity with Edwin Gaines, and this one, Prosperity Plus 3, is different. They all gave me something, but this is about changing your consciousness and kind of changing the channel, changing the frequency of your life. And so it's not just financial, it's full spectrum. It's your health and your wellness and your job and your relationships and time and money. And as I was, one of the things I did differently was I used to, when we passed the plate, I'd be on my phone trying to pay my tithe, and it was very frustrating and stressful for me. And I said, I'm just gonna not do it at that time. I'm going to hold it in my heart and give later. And once I was sitting with my son, and he was looking at what I was paying and saying, "Why are you paying that much?" And I said, "That's not even enough, baby." He said, "What is so much?" And I said, "Baby, you don't know. Tithing is 10%, at the very least, 10%. And we had discussions about it. And so, you go to a restaurant, or you go to your hair salon, your nails or whatever, and you have a nice meal and you sit down, and at the end you tip your waiter, and if you give a 10% tip, that's kind of a cheap tip. That's a bit stingy. And if you have a good meal, a good experience, you're gonna show your appreciation, and God gives us so much, and this church gives me so much. And I really do appreciate it. And if you know me well, you know there are some days when I cannot even get out of bed. And I come, thank you. I come here, I'm so happy. The music and everybody, it's so good. It's changed my life, it's changed my children's lives. And the least I can do is 10%. Reverend Patty. So I also want to say that I opened I'm sure a lot of you open your electric bill. And I had a meltdown, and I said, we got to turn off these lights, If you're not using the light, turn off the light. And I'm not going to pay from that fare. And what I'm going to do is, because usually I have my bills on automatic, so I don't forget, my tithe is going to be automatic, and everything else, they will have to wait. I know they're not going to turn off my light bill, whatever. I'll still be fine. And one last thing I wanted to tell you about this class. So the thing that inspired me the most was they had a time machine. They told you go forward in the time machine 3 years and tune into your dream. You got to envision something that you want and say, wouldn't it be great if? And I'm so grateful now that, and I really got into it. It was, they made you turn 3 times, the time machine. And I liked it because I love Wonder Woman. When I was little, So I came out of the time machine, and I was retired. And I love my job, and I love my patients. I love them with all my heart. And I just want to give more to my family, more to myself, and more to church. So I am going to do everything I can. God knows, and He's going to take care of it, and I will be retired, and I will be here giving, doing what I can. So, thank you.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Look at us. Look at this. Thank you, Stephanie. That was an incredible share. So, in this kind of thinking, giving isn't a transaction. It's a sacred dance of trust in infinite supply. Our source is limitless. So I'm going to close with, we'll have 2 affirmations we'll say together. Then I have a basket with like 5 affirmations for everybody to take home at the end of the service. So our first affirmation is, I live in the flow of God's abundant good. I live in the flow of God's abundant good. This gives me a peaceful mind and contented heart. This gives me a peaceful mind and contented heart. The abundance of the universe flows to me. The abundance of the universe flows to me. I accept it with joy and gratitude. I accept it with joy and gratitude. And so it is. All right, more music. Thank you.
I do believe I will receive. I just have to know, and then declare it to be so with an open mind, and a little bit of time, If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. I do believe. I will receive. Just have to know, then declare it to be so with an open mind, and a little bit of time, If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. I do believe. I will receive. Just have to know, and then declare it to be so with an open mind, a little bit of time, If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. It is mine. Love, it is mine. Friends, it is mine. Let me tell you that joy, it is mine. Money, that too, yeah. It is mine. Love, it is mine. Love, it is mine. Thank you, God. I know it's true. It is mine.
A perfect setup for our meditation. So let's take a couple deep breaths again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And I'm going to invite you to imagine stepping into a warm, glowing river. This river is made of God's good ideas, love, joy, creativity, all those things and many, many more that we associate with good and beauty. So feel this swirling around you. This is what is available. We live and move and have our being in love. And we rest in it. And I invite you not only to feel the comfort of that, but to feel it flowing from you to bless others. You are part of the flow. And if it helps, you can say, I live in the flow of God's abundant good. If you want to just be quiet, I'm going to invite us to dive into this consciousness of oneness. Here we go. And as we start to come back to this place, feel your body supported by your chair and your feet grounded on the floor. We just remember we're in a sacred dance of trust in infinite supply. Are you in?
Yes.
Are you really in?
Yes.
All right. Peace be with you. And now we have our ushers ready to come forward. If you have a physical offering to give, I invite you to hold it in your hands or hold in consciousness as we say our blessing. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the joy of giving and receiving. One more time with our choir, yay.
skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Yes, I can make it now. The rain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
Yay. Thank you all. So let us bless our gifts. We're so grateful for these gifts. We remember that the gift and the giver are one, and we send these gifts forward to increase the love and joy consciousness within this community in Richmond and around the world. Please join with me. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. And I want to ask our chaplains to rise, please. They were here training yesterday on behalf of all of you, going through part of our yearly training. We bless them for that time and effort they put into this and for their being with us on Sundays, holding this space. And we have, I want to acknowledge our all the other people. So we had people greeting at the door, people counting. They count our offerings. Safari and Marcy are at it. We've had people in the kitchen working. We've got Dan and Jody in the back, and our amazing music team, our celebration choir, and Regina. So we'll give everybody a blessing as the children come in.
We are walking in the light of God. 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 We are walking. We are walking. We are walking in the light of God.
Is the light on?
Yeah, I think it is. Say hello.
Oh, whew. Okay. Thank you, Carrie. All right, let's try that again. My name is Janet. We had Benjamin and Lee Mary this morning, and a great group of kids. We worked on prosperity. We made prosperity bracelets and necklaces, and our graffiti wall of blessings, strengths, all kinds of abundance. So thank you for the opportunity to work with the kids. Thank you.
And let's do our blessing. Friends, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. And we see you doing amazing things. Let's rise for our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family are we. Let us walk each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin.